transgendered school teacher has been suspended from her substitute teaching gig after being deemed a distraction due to her transgenderedness. Laura Jane Klug has been working at Lumberton Intermediate School until some parents started complaining, even though Klug claims she's never conducted herself in any way that wasn't totally professional. She's never discussed her gender identity in the class, nothing. But that didn't stop parents like Roger Beard, appropriately named, whose son is in Klug's 5th grade class, of saying things like this. It does affect my child and his ability to learn, or if it causes questions that I don't feel are appropriate, then undoubtedly there's an issue with having somebody transgender, transsexual, or transvestite to be teaching that age group. Within an hour of them being exposed or dealing with this, there's a few issues here. I think these kids are too young for this issue, so that's our main focus. If it happens in older grades, high school, okay, but too young for this. And Klug's attorney says the district could expect some legal action in federal court if they decide to fire her. But then the attorney also said they could also say, you know what, we're not going to fire you, we're just going to put you back in the pool, back in the roster, and maybe we just don't call you again. In which case they would totally sidestep all of the federal stuff.
This story to me is just sickening because this parent, if the kid was a little bit older, would still be saying the same things. So it's an easy excuse to say, well, my kid's too young now. It's not like you're suddenly going to be okay with a transgendered person in 3 years or something.
So as a father of a 5th grader, I don't know what he's worried about. Like, what is the harm? I don't see it at all. So with my children, I have conversations about, you know, LGBT issues, and they're not freaked out by it. It's just totally normal and fine.
Well, you know,
I had dinner at your house, and you told me the next day that your kids thought it was great that a gay couple was there.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's cred. I got cred for dads.
But total street
But it's
cred.
not even me. I mean, it's the new generation. Like this dad he's out of the loop because it's a non-issue.
It's a non-issue for kids.
It's a non-issue.
My wife just told me that. My wife teaches high school, and because they had the gay player came out in NCAA with the first vision, and she said, you know, this is so funny whenever I see something like this because this does not matter to the kids I teach. It's like it doesn't even come up. I'm like, oh, that's wild.
They don't care. So I was at a bat mitzvah. So the girl was, I guess, 13. And in the course of the bat mitzvah, she had like a little slideshow of all her pictures of her from various moments in her life. And one of the pictures, she's like a pro-gay advocate. She had like a no-hate tattoo or sticker on her face, and that picture, when that popped up on the big screen, it got the biggest cheers from the other kids because
kids are tolerant.
They think hating is fucked up. They're like, why? That doesn't make any sense to them.
And that's why you'll notice none of the kids have been, you know, traumatized by this. No, they didn't have to see any guidance counselors. These are the parents that are terrified.
Yeah, I think though, in answer to your question about what does this guy question that you don't question, I think there still is a group of people that, perhaps including this guy, that thinks if his child is being taught by a transgender person, that somehow that plants the seed in that kid's mind that, maybe I'm actually a boy when I'm a girl.
So what
or something. I think there's people that really believe that, which is, it's the worst kind of fear-mongering that you could do.
What my theory is very much that this father, this Beard guy, aptly named, he's afraid that, oh boy, if I was that young, I certainly would have been into that, and I would like to maybe wear a pair of pantyhose once in a while. And so, you know, this is now he's going to think it's okay, and then my kid's going to be a queer, and I was almost a queer, but I didn't. You know, that's what he's thinking.
I don't know about the rest of you people, but I grew up in the Midwest, and when, you know, God bless, they are amazing educators there, and I know it's hard to believe with everything that goes on in Kansas and whatever, but there are some amazing teachers, really, really wonderful. And there were just plenty of teachers walking around. We didn't know if they were male or female because it's the 80s and they're wearing the high jeans and they got the button up to here and everybody's looking up like Pat. Yes! And I just called them Mrs. or Mr. because that's what the name said on the chalkboard. But we had I to this day couldn't tell you what their gender was. I was just told what I was supposed to call them. So if that's any indication of how much kids give a shit, then they don't care.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't tell you right now if Mrs. was is living as a man or a woman. I have no idea. But I was told to call her Mrs. So-and-so, and that was it.
I really think this man speaks out of pure and utter ignorance.
Can I just say the one thing about the lifestyle? People say, I can't live that lifestyle, I can't condone that lifestyle. Do you know what I do when I go home from here? Do you know what I do? I have dinner.
You just you relax.
I
in
watch
a-
The Simpsons repeats and Seinfeld repeats, the same things I did 20 years ago, and I go to bed.
You-
And that, trust me, that lifestyle, that's pretty similar, probably.
You don't jump in a
children?
Yeah.
I don't rape small children. Very rarely there's an orgy.
Sacrifice a goat and drink the blood?
It's not
Well,
Saturday,
not,
Steve.
it's a weekday, but
You don't jump into a pool full of cocks.
not, well, I did. It wouldn't be that hard because I live in West Hollywood, and I don't, so there you
That
go.
doesn't live in Palm Springs.